welcome back to more Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today we're returning to Jeskai control. Last time I played this deck I had very unkind things to say about it, but since then, Jeskai control list did win one of the regional championships. I think the American one, I'm not entirely sure, but it won one of them. And, you know, put up an excellent performance. And the list is like somewhat different, somewhat more well-tuned than the list we played a few weeks ago, where the format's developed a bit more. So I wanted to give it another shot, give it another chance. Jeskai control, for all those who don't know, it's all about this card. Shiko, Paragon of the Way. Phenomenally powerful card. Definitely a very powerful card. 4/5 Vigilant Flyer that flashes back a cheap thing. So when you cast your Shiko, you can flash back your Stock Up, your Split Up, your Helix, your Get Losts. Lots of good cards here to turn Shiko into a powerhouse. Outside of that, we have Beza, as of course one of the best stabilization tools in the format, one of the best control tools in the format, and lots of solid late game in the form of 3 Steps Ahead and Marang River Regent. Even Marang River Regent and Shiko even bounce Roiling Dragonstorm and work with Dispelling Exhale, so we have a nice little dragon synergy package too. Very, very hype. So let's give this another spin, see if it treats us better than last time. I mean, this is certainly a fine hand. I believe so, Alchemical. I believe Commander players got very upset that a second copy of Seiju Who Shelters All was printed. Despite that card already existing. Jeskai and not Jeskai. Wow. Phenomenal. Hey, Avalon. Hello, hello. Alright. Lead on this archive. Get rid of this plains. Rolling stuff. Oh no. I really desperately hope this isn't what I think it is. The new City of Brass, yeah, it looks very strong. That card's gonna see a lot of play. Easy, like, $20 rare right there. Oh no, I really don't want to play a mirror round 1. Let's get rid of this. This is the mirror, I guess. Yeah, when you draw it turn 4. Yeah, I guess it's like a fast land and a pain land all wrapped in one little package when you think about it. I guess it's also weird because you don't actually want to play your pain lands early. But obviously you have to play that one early. There's some cool stuff going on with that card, I will say. Alright, the good news is this hand is very good at hitting its land drops, so we have that going for us. Because we get Sift, Stock Up. All that good stuff. Let's go for a Sift. See if it resolves. Looks like it might not. Okay, and they're going for a Sift as well. I accept these terms. So if I discard a Stock Up, Shiko gets to flash back a Stock Up. Alternatively, I just discard one of these stupid Lightning Helixes and flash it back and feel pretty good about that, I guess. Best deck in Alchemy, but it's standard. Something like that. Hey, Civ. Oh, I can make my Shiko a 5/6 with Parting Gust. Do I want to... Does that achieve anything? That's my Shiko attack into their Shiko, I guess? I don't know. I think I'm gonna save that in the yard for later, but maybe that's wrong. Yeah, this is Shiko Rhino. True. 3 more years of farewell. Yeah, I'm very thankful that cards are not going to be in standard. Oh my god, the meme game of some of those FF10 cards is so on point. I love that endless detour as the stupid lightning minigame. Like, impeccable. So good. Goodbye, Shiko. Indeed, Tony, indeed. Are they gonna refund any of those? Where they've been nerfed? How does that work? I feel like they should refund those, but... No refund for nerfed alchemy. Wow. Crazy. I'm a little bit worried that if I free essay this... I can't free essay... a Shiko later? But also free essaying this is pretty decent. Oh yeah, the Sid is phenomenal. I agree. Alright. Got the exile out of the hand. Can't complain about that, I suppose. Oh, I wish there was a stock up in this yard for the Shiko. As is, I guess I'm just casting my own stock up. My first stock up. Oh wow. Roiling Dragonstorm. I definitely want the Monastery, right? Then do I ever just want to go ahead and sift now? How often do these mirrors go to decking? I guess is the real question. I worry the answer is going to be a lot. Often. Anyway. Like, I almost want to discard a Dragonstorm. As crazy as that sounds. Oh, the Gaius Praetorium speech. I saw that as well. It is very good. I agree. Oh, Mistrise Village. It's a good thing we used our counterspell already, I guess. Oops, I'm sorry for knocking my mic there. Very clumsy. Getting used to this new setup. Did y'all see the inspiring cool art? A+. 10 out of 10. Crafted the chorus cards and decided not to play them. I did end up playing them. I guess my main wasted wild cards were on some of the weird flex spots for Is It, but... Oh, I worry about casting this and getting it countered. Maybe I just cast a Beza and, like, draw a card? Sounds reasonable enough. Alright, I really don't want to have to discard. I guess I'll just say go. Oh, they run River Chat. Oh my god. Okay, sure thing. What a mirror match, huh? Nice to recast with Shiko, indeed. Maybe you're just meant to have a single Jace main deck. For quality of life purposes in these mirror matches. Sagu Wildling. I do not know the text on that card. Rediscover the Way, huh? Draw is more card draw. That is also more card draw. We're on 34. Unfortunately, that means if we stock up, we will be behind in the decking wall, but... Oh, you have to put a card to rediscover. Interesting. Do I ever want to Dragonstorm before Shikoing? I really worry about decking, but also it's a million turns away. I guess I'm gonna do this. Oh, if I flashback stock up, I have to discard. I didn't really consider this. Let me see. I see. Might just cast an aggro helix. Just so I don't have to discard as much. Maybe that's silly. Alright, rediscover mode 2. Finds a card. They have 33, we have 31. They're about to go to 32. I guess we also have to be wary of time, so I need to start playing faster. Cursed. I guess it's not clear that dealing damage to them achieves anything, so they're just going to cast Bezas at some point. I kind of just want to say go. Draw. Wow, draw 2, discard, huh? Okay. So they're now behind in the decking war. So I guess we just, like, stop casting card draw spells until they've cast more of them. Okay. That would qualify. Yeah, 2 Lightning Helix to the face is all the damage we've done. Indeed, indeed. This is deeply cast. I guess I would really like to find my land drop, although this does take me behind in the decking wall, so I think I'd rather do that with stock up. I don't know. Oh, I don't mind discarding this temporary lockdown, right? That's acceptable. Alright, Mistrise, phenomenal, and I guess Floodfarm. We're gonna hold Mistrise because they have Demo Field in play. And they're probably gonna kill my Monastery, so... I'm just gonna tap it for mana. I'm not really interested in getting too many more cards out of my deck. I guess they could fail to find here. Okay, they're not doing that. Oh my goodness, Sophia. 235. Impressive. Of course, there are any number of cards they could have in their main deck to make this decking plan not work. It feels like we should have one of those ourselves. But here we are. Alright, get lost the anchorage. Maybe I was just meant to let the map resolve. It takes cards out of their deck. Alright, they discard the hand size. They just got a Beza. Wow. Crazy. Oh my god, bacon. I don't know if that's how it works. But thank you for the 200 bacon bits. It's good to see you. Any other dragons that omen loop themselves to prevent decking? Oh, there probably are. The removal spell ones don't work, but there has to be something else, right? Alright, land drop. You love to see it. Just keep saying go, I guess. What a game. What a game we play. What's even in my sideboard? Oh, we don't have any absurd hate cards in our sideboard. We do have the Zurgo and Ojutai. It's interesting. Sagu Wildling. Can someone pull up the text on that card? This is not the first time it's been mentioned, and every time I am clueless. Okay. That's a fun card. I think I have this Get Lost. I guess I only have one Get Lost left in my deck. They are about to be -5 cards in their library. It's certainly interesting. They lose a Shiko in the process as well. Signaling Roar. Great, a 2/2. Wow. Twinmoor Stormbrood. Sagu Wildling is on a splash. Phenomenal stuff, y'all. Kind of want to sift. I want to find more stuff to do. I'm pretty far ahead on them in terms of cards right now. Nice. Shiko means we have access to another Get Lost if we need one. So I guess we are officially chilling again. Oh, they're through 3 Shikos. That's pretty crazy. Right, we have 20 to their 17. Say go. I know it's Roiling, but it really just looks to me like y'all are saying Ring Dawnbreaker. My brain doesn't like pass the L very well. The one Dawnbreaker to rule them all. Indeed, indeed. You like it, then you should have broke a ring on it. Phenomenal. Knockdowning all these maps, indeed, indeed. Goodbye, my friend. You'll be missed. I really hope they don't have some mirror breaker that they're drawing towards. That would be quite unfortunate for our hero. What is the worst mirror in Standard? I would like to present this as a possible option. This is certainly in the running. I guess if they counter it, I can just 3 steps back, but... yeah, I kind of buy that. I don't know. Or I can just pay as well. Do I think this goes in this deck? Yes. It's the answer. I think it might. Yeah, Omni Mirror sounds quite unpleasant, but this has to be the worst. I guess the Domain Mirror, I guess all the Go Big mirrors are like pretty horrendous. I used to hate the cutter mirror, but I actually think it's kind of weirdly fascinating now. Alright. Please don't be another Chandra. Oh. You see. I mean, this is kind of fine. I don't know. I'm on 22. Like, it's kind of okay. Honestly. Now we just do this. I am worried that I have no Mirror Breaker in my sideboard for this matchup. It's genuinely quite concerning to me. I'm worried they're just going to board in a single Jace. And I'm going to instantly lose at deck registration before the game's even begun. Because I believe that is how this mirror works. Based on initial impressions. I believe games 2 and 3 are just one on the deck registration sheet. And playing the games is irrelevant. Do you have your mill cards? If so, you mistrise them. Ah, yes. A 6/7. Incredible. Oh, I might just try and counter this. $10 to 16, sure. They probably counter back. Spicy. You have a 6/7, my friend. Oh, that makes sense for model. But if we do that, we just still got countered anyway. So I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Wouldn't really have made a difference, ultimately. How many get losts? 1. They only threw 2 get losts. Okay. Fascinating. Goodbye, map tokens. Hardly knew ye. They're on 60. They're slightly behind on clock, despite me looking at chat constantly. Nice, nice. Okay. Seems reasonable. Oh, for Beza purposes? Yeah, maybe. It's fair. Not exactly like we're casting this lockdown anytime soon. They maybe have one more rev at most in their deck. Yeah, I don't really want to mill myself, so... What a perfect game of Magic. Both players are on a combined 40 life at the end of the game. Basically no meaningful damage has been dealt in any sense. If one of us had a single mill card in our main deck, we would have auto won the game on turn 1. What is life anyway, if not a control mirror? So true. They have 4 to our 8. Alright, whatever. Helix you. Take some game actions. It uses up their clock to interact with our game actions as well, right? Yeah, the Mistrise Village is why, like, a single copy of a Mirror Breaker would just instantly win the game on turn 1. Oh, hey, Silverheart. Good to see ya. Strategic Vault 5. I am genuinely terrified that our opponent's going to have a single Jace or something in the sideboard and we are going to lose both sideboard games and it's not going to be remotely close. This is like a pretty big fear of mine right now. Or they're going to like storm us out with Lightning Helixes now. Maybe I had to Lightning Helix one of these in my turn. I probably was meant to. Because now they can outgrow it, right? They are going to 0 in Dark Mind. Haven Interrupter, their uncounterable Jace. Phenomenal. Alright, well. I guess we're hoping we don't die. Yeah, I'm really messed up by not helixing in my turn. I guess. Like, now they can maybe just helix and prowess me to death. Oh my god, yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I threw this game by not helixing in my turn. I let them have too many prowess triggers. This is gonna be 14, 15, 16, 17. I guess that only puts me to 1. Oh, what? Okay. Cool. I guess I didn't throw this game. I'm relieved. Alright, game 1 took a little over half an hour. Matt Scarlett, oh Matt, it's good to see you. Thank you for that Prime sub. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. Hope you are doing well. What a normal game of Magic the Gathering, indeed. Normal game for all involved. I figure out what cards are taking out. We could also bring in more barrages, I guess. Yeah, uncounterable Tidebinder. Unfortunately, it does not help against uncounterable Monument. Yeah, Litho seems kind of good. I agree. We take out the split up. I mean, the helixes are weirdly not terrible, but so I guess we are trimming some amount of this stuff. Counters Zurgo and Ojutai. So true. You know, it's the A lily pad bank control deck. Ooh, love to hear it. Can stifle a monument trigger. Yeah, then they just kill the Tidebinder, right? Oh, I could bring in Flanker. Maybe Flanker's just good anyway. Kind of sketchy on that. I just counter Shiko, I guess. Yeah, you think flank is excellent? Alright. Let's bring it in. Need to cut 3 cards. The helixes are not great. But they are probably the worst card. I imagine we just go down to 1. Could also see Trimming Dragonstorms. Real quick. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, please make sure to give it a follow to know when I go live. I stream Magic on Arena, always standard, pretty much. Most Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So, good source of standard content. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, there's a link to my YouTube on screen and in chat, where my editor does a great job of uploading VODs of all my streams. So definitely worth giving the YouTube channel a look if you want some more content. I offer coaching. My slots are reopening for coaching next week. Although I have been doing a couple sessions this week, but mainly next week. So if you'd be interested in some coaching, details are on screen. I don't want to discard this flanker. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Maybe flank is just like really exciting, but I already have one. We also discard planes because it's not a red source. Also, I have a Patreon, which is one of the best ways to support me. Link is on screen and in chat. Patreon is a great source of strategy content. I post sideboard guides, articles, deck lists, etc. to there once every week or two. I posted a lot of Esper Pixie content last standard. This standard I've been posting Is It Prowess content. I have a guide on there that's currently a bit out of date, but I'm going to be posting an update to it tomorrow for anyone interested in some Is It Prowess content. So thank you. Also, hi Evelyn. You are so old. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's going pretty great. Life is good. Hope things are going well with you. So if I hit their graveyard, they lose the stock up. It's kind of something. Could also just gain 2 life, scry 2, and look for like this red source. Like I'm pretty good at countering their Shiko if they play it next time. Yeah. Dude, there's our Thundering Fools, and I think I'm going to get rid of this Helix. I really don't want a second Dragonstorm ever. Ups and downs, managing, not thriving. I'm glad you're managing to get by at least. That's the most important thing. And it is nice to see you. Definitely been a while. Okay, they say go. Guess we just get in for free. I don't really want to cast anything. I think we're just holding our mana open, continuing to bash in. Flanker doing some good work here. Stout 6. Got rid of a card I already didn't want to draw. Means that we just get to sit on this counterspell for a bit. Although the Mistrise is gonna deal with our counter soon enough. It costs them mana to Mistrise though, so it's like not even that big a problem. Barrage. I'm actually pretty into that, I think. It helps if they jam a uncounterable Shiko. Yeah, the flankers felt pretty impressive. I agree, model. And like, yeah, both players just have unlimited cards, so anything this low opportunity cost is really exciting. Because you're just happy to jam something in play, it feels like. Ooh, we are only half a minute ahead. Interesting. Are they countering this? Sure. Okay. It's true. Half a minute and a game win ahead. True. Kind of get to chill. They're casting Shiko. We're going to try and counter it. They're going to counter back. But then we get to like barrage and do our own stuff. Could be worse. They are going to get to stock up, which is a lot of value, but I guess instead of barraging, I could just go stock up Shiko, stock up, and have a full grip. A little bit worried they're just going to untap and ultimatum us. Oh. Crazy card. think I still just want to do this. Seems pretty nice. Yeah, double stock up is cool. I agree. Gonna have 10 million cards here. Oh, the Mistrise is probably pretty important, right? Maybe he could have taken the Negate. Ugh. We're no longer winning the decking war, sadly. I guess they're only milling us for free, huh? Fascinating. Hmm. Kill the Jace. This is pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. This is Zurgo and Ojutai card. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't bounce to our hand, though. That's unfortunate. We did get to kill the Jace for very low cost, though. And they only have 3 cards in hand. Hmm. Interesting. Well, I maybe could have made this uncounterable. I don't really think it matters if they counter it, though. Is the thing. Kept Day of Judgment in. Apparently so. It does appear that way. Alright, Monastery time. They find a Fabled Passage. Alright. We're also a minute ahead almost. Our clock damage, we have 9:55, they have 9:02. Almost a whole minute ahead. So even if we lose this game, it's going to be very hard to lose the match. And it feels like we're doing pretty well this game. Gonna exile that graveyard here, I guess. Goodbye, flanker. Hardly knew ya. Alright, I do need to dig for a bit more action. I guess I can just run out a 4/5 if I really want. Not like the worst idea in the world. Still have uncounterable 3 steps ahead. Not that that matters much against their Mistrise, of course. Oh, I can maybe have got a treasure if I'd sequenced this turn differently, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I should have played this before land. I would have got a treasure. Actually matters quite a bit, but... Oh, that's the good card. That is the good card. The Tidebinder off the top. You do love to see it. I actually wouldn't tap my blue sources ever. Oh hum. Goodbye, my elk. I'll miss you. Oh, I can actually counter this one. I think I'm like probably meant to do that, right? It's not like I get to counter things very often at this point in the game. Yeah, they just really wanted to draw a card. There's their own Beza, gets to gain 4 life. They have a land, it gets to draw them a card. Alright, well. Believe I am interested in spending a card to stop them drawing a card, because it feels like they're pretty light on action. I feel like I am not interested in Tidebinding this, because my Tidebinder is so important. Wait, there's a Mistrise Village bug, really? Are you being serious? I did not know this. What's the Mistrise Village bug? Wait, what? That's so messed up. That's the most messed up thing I've ever heard. Fascinating. Unclear that I care. Oh, I guess now I don't have uncounterable Tidebinder open. Well, I do have another Tidebinder though. Also, I have my land drop for turn. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, it feels like they should maybe fix that Mistrise bug. Did they ever fix the Songcrafter bug? The Songcrafter bug really annoyed me. What was the Songcrafter bug? If you cast something that can be cast with an alternate cost, it forces you to pay the alternate cost. Yes, this is stupid. Oh, is it fixed with the update? Nice. That's good to hear. I guess they can Tidebind the Mistrise. Hilarious. Wow, they're actually going for it. Okay. I don't really care if they counter this. I also don't really care about casting it. I guess I'm just attacking. Remove more forage bugs. I'm not familiar with these. This is Sego. Kind of vibing here. Not much inclination to cast things. Oh, there's sound problems. Okay, that would explain why I'm not aware of this. Oh, Tidebinder hype. Let's go. I would love to cast the Tidebinder. Chandra seems like pretty unplayable in the mirror, I have to say. You never want to +1 in a million years. Because it just, like, decks you. Alright. We won our almost hour-long match. Let's go. Yeah, it's a tool versus mid-range. That makes sense. Makes sense. I don't think the card's necessarily bad overall. Could be a fine inclusion. Just, definitely not a mirror breaker. Alright, I'm putting a stupid Riverpyre Monument in my deck in case we run into that matchup again. I don't care if I'm ruining this excellent deck building. We're having a Jace main deck and a Riverpyre sideboard for quality of life reasons. For I am attempting to stream reasons. On to the second match. 1 match per hour. Ah. Okay, thank goodness. We have temporary lockdown. I do like temporary lockdown. The Beza's great, but I really just want to find lands, I think. Maybe I meant to keep a Beza. I just feel like... I feel like I need to make sure I hit my 4th land here. Also, if I hit untapped land, I can go Helix into lockdown, which is pretty nice. So there's just like a lot of value to getting rid of the Beza, as nice as that card is. A really weird Jeskai control build, indeed, indeed. I mean, they're hitting me for 6. As much as I could play this lockdown next turn, I think I would like to stem this bleeding a bit. Go up to 17. Feel pretty comfy. You only have 3 cards left, and they're not even pressuring me this turn. Great news. If we draw a land, we get to stock up. Otherwise, we can surveil. Ooh, let's go. Game is over. Too easy. Untapped land. Helix? Yeah. It's good. There's a sleight of hand. So I'm just gonna lock down, play tap land, set up for Shiko stock up. Lock down before they can level up talent. They don't have blue open for Floodmore here either. Pretty nice. Floodfarm Verge is a land. I do kind of want to hit my land drops. I have my 5th one locked up. Honestly, having my 6th one locked up does not sound terrible. Means I don't have to take lands off my stock ups. Game feels pretty over. Regent lockdown or Regent free SA? The lockdown's pretty nice. Also, wow, I'm so rewarded for keeping the land on top. Getting to take 2 spells there. 2 good spells. Second stock up. Okay, they have 5 cards in grip. Pretty good. I'm just gonna swing for 4 and say go. Slickshot has been prepared. Maybe I was just meant to play a vanilla 6/7 flyer in my turn. Maybe that was the reality. It would have been pretty nice, right? I kind of just want to Helix their face, because I'm going to have to discard the hand size anyway. And I have 2 Slickshot answers in hand anyway. I don't think it's that bad. Now they kind of have to have Floodmore if they want to keep playing Magic. They do have it. They get 2 Storm Chasers, they get 2 Otters. We're on 20 though. How do we even lose from here? Good question. I'm not really sure. Hey Daniel. Good to see you. They can like loop Floodmore to keep this lockdown off the board, I guess. Alright, Slickshot has entered the building. Let's go. Exciting stuff. They scry bottom. Well. It is block an Otter. Okay, they have the Rage on the Otter. We have another Shiko though. I don't really care if the Shiko dies. Let's just get lost to Slickshot. And then let's get lost to the other Slickshot. Well, they're Floodmooring the fish? If they Floodmoor the Shiko, they would trample over for so much more, right? Crazy stuff. We're also through 2 Floodmoors now. Alright, let's go. Well, we can go Shiko Lockdown and cast a stock up. Sounds pretty good. Yoink. They're down to 2 cards. Still on 14. Monastery Swift Spear is probably not gonna go the distance. But certainly gonna try. Oh, the Swift Spear can actually attack into my Shiko. That's funny. Am I willing to take 5? I guess I am. I kind of want to have the, like, have the clock here. Yeah, I think I'm just casting a 6/7. So that I'm threatening lethal. I have 12 toughness on defense. They have 1 card. This feels pretty solid. Does bounce a lockdown. That doesn't seem good enough. Doesn't seem like it accomplishes much. They have to bounce the River Regent to not die. Nice. Game 2. How do we board against this deck? Other than probably not very much. Jace can go out. Assume we want Clasm. I assume we want negates. Yeah, authority as well. I'm not very interested in Barrage. They probably bought out the hatches anyway. Only really lines up particularly well against Rao, but Rao can even outpace it. Tidebinder seems like it just dies to shock an awful lot. Although it does counter like Storm Chaser activations and cutters. Yeah, maybe we bring in Tidebinder. It's good against Rao as well. Tidebinder is interesting. I think Flanker is probably bad. I think Exorcise is too narrow, though it does hit cutter. Cards I am not very interested in. Maybe Split Up. Maybe Free SA. Maybe Judgment. Maybe Trimming Dragonstorms. Free SA does seem like a lot of mana against the Spell Pierce deck. Try this. Game 2. I kind of want to keep this. We do have Lockdown on free, and any Surveil land makes this live. I don't know. Maybe this hand is questionable. Who could say? I want to try it. Never even close. Is Helix good? I assume it's fine. But could always get rid of it to look for land drops, of course. Okay, they hit me for 2. What do I do here? I could just Clasm to trade with a 1/1. It's not like exciting, but I kind of want to save the Helix for Slickshot later. So this would gain me like 3 life if I'm lockdowning next turn. That's not that much. Fascinating. I think I'm just going to say go with Helix open and cast it. But maybe that's bad. Maybe I meant to save it for Slickshot later. Oh, that is stock upping. Cool. I might even just take this. I don't know. Take 2 damage. Doesn't really matter. Then I get to lock down. They get to bounce it. I get to lose to Rao. If they have Rao, I'm like mega dead. This is what it is. Please don't Rao. They are stock upping instead. That is way less scary than Rao. Let me see. Bluff Force of Negation. Powerful play. Okay. Let's cast my 4/5. We are still on 19 somehow. Taylor swings in. She sure does. Hey, TSS. Dead Beza. Very sad. Well, I believe I would like to cast the stock up to look for lands. Though it could certainly go badly. Purpose, sure. Well, they aren't bouncing the lockdown though. That means, which is good. God damn it. That card's not beatable. This is the scary card. Also, this art is phenomenal. Oh, I'm in so much danger now. At least I drew a land so I can Shiko. Shiko stock up, look for Get Lost. I'm gonna Spell Pierce again. Means they're down to one card in hand, but I guess they then get to minus their Rao. Rao, if anyone is on Bloomburrow, they become an animal. Bloomburrow is an animals only world. So as long as Rao exists on Bloomburrow, Rao is an otter. Bloomburrow is a very strange place. You otter know that. Indeed, indeed. They discarded a freaking talent. It's terrifying. I was not expecting Screaming Nemesis, but it's kind of a problem. Oh, Rao is down to 4 now, so Shiko can kill Rao. That's pretty huge, at least. Alright, so I take 7. And I can kill Rao. I could just go Helix, Nemesis, cast Klazen. Or Helix, Nemesis, cast Lockdown. I go to 10, then go to 7, and then have my life gain turned off. Life gain turned off is a little spooky. I could also Beza, go to 11. That doesn't sound terrible to me. I just hope they don't have a burn spell for that Nemesis. Second red source. I think I have to get rid of that. I need more action. Stock up. Terrifying. Okay. We're really hoping they don't finally get burst lightning. Monster's Rage would also be pretty good. Potentially. Bloomburrow is mandatory fairy world. Indeed. Opponent's tanking over there. Another cutter. A cutter to feed to the temporary lockdown, I guess. Alright, no blocks. I'm on 8. Oh my god, the Get Lost for the Nemesis. Let's go. So good. Game is too easy. Am I attacking with my Beza? It does kill them faster. I guess it means I have lethal next turn. It means, like, there are weird Floodmoor lines that kill me, though. Floodmoor, bounce, lockdown, get 2 cutters, cast another spell, get 2 2/2s. But I get to block 1 with Shiko. I think threatening lethal next turn is worth dying to, like, weird Floodmoor nut draws here. Nice. 2-0. I will say, Jeskai has been feeling better today than the other day. This list feels quite a bit more well-tuned than the one we played previously. Which is probably a big part of it. Like, do we still have the previous list? I guess I deleted it. But